A North Texas jury heard graphic testimony against a former delivery driver who confessed to kidnapping and murdering a 7-year-old girl.
Tanner Horner faces a possible death sentence for taking Athena Strand from her Wise County home and then dumping her body in the Trinity River. In court today, 2 women who said they were raped by Horner years ago. They described how he manipulated and abused them. Fox 4's Peyton Yager in Fort Worth with that. Peyton.
Hi, Heather. Hi, Steve. And another witness took the stand today. Today's testimony ended with a DNA analyst from Texas DPS who testified remotely through Zoom. After Athena's murder, this analyst performed a sexual assault kit on Athena. And this analyst confirms that the lab did find male DNA on the swabs from that examination. That testimony happening late this afternoon, but it's not revealed today what specific male DNA was found, whether it was liquid or hair or skin cells. The analyst also testified blood and semen were also detected on Horner's FedEx shirt and other items of his clothing. Athena's fingernail clippings tested presumptively positive for blood as well. Now, under cross-examination, the witness admitted she could not determine the age of a stain on the clothing.
So it is an estimate. It is not an exact, precise calculation, but it is a very close, rough estimate of how much total human DNA is present in that sample and how much male DNA is present as well. It's just to give us a good guide on which samples would be beneficial for any further future DNA testing.
And also the 2 women you mentioned, 2 women took the stand today. Their identities were blurred since they are victims of sexual assault. Both testified Tanner Horner raped them when they were 16 and Horner was 22 to 23 at the time. One woman says that she was sexually assaulted in 2014. Another woman says she was sexually assaulted twice in 2013 and is the accuser in 2 current sexual assault of a child cases pending here in Tarrant County. Now, during cross-examination, the defense asked the women if they consented to sex. Both said yes, even though both were underage and not legally able to consent. The 2 women came forward to law enforcement about their assaults after Horner kidnapped and killed Athena in late 2022.
I felt shame for not speaking up sooner, legally speaking. I felt a lot of pain reliving those memories over and over and over again, as well as thinking about the amount of pain that other people have experienced at the hands of him over and over and over again.
I have been struggling mentally since the news was announced online. It has been very hard on me. I have felt guilt due to the fact that if I had reported, things may not have happened to other people as they are accused.
Now, another witness I want to mention, a digital forensic examiner for the FBI pulled up Horner's search history on his phone between the time Athena was abducted and Horner was arrested. Some searches in Google included, do FedEx cameras constantly record? And my fiance's family makes me out to be a demon. Horner also looked at media coverage and also social media photos of the search site at Athena Strand's home at the time. Now, court, again, done for the day. It resumes tomorrow at 9 a.m. The judge came in and spoke to the media and said that tomorrow will consist mostly of those DNA findings, so more testimony on the DNA evidence.